Hey friends, it's Miss Nicole from the Township Public Library. I hope you're having an excellent day today. I am all nice and cozied up because it just got cold. It got a little cold outside, and when it gets cold, I love to put on fuzzy socks. So today's toddler story time is going to be about socks and feet. So I want everybody to go ahead and wiggle your toes and your feet for me. Kick your feet. Just don't kick anybody, but kick your feet. Warm them up a little bit. Okay? I'm going to take a moment to show you some of my favorite socks because Miss Nicole loves some fuzzy socks. These ones are my most favorite ones. They're so soft and they've got snowflakes all over them. How cool! They keep my feet so nice and warm in the fall and the winter time. I love them. And then these socks are kind of like a slipper. And a good friend of mine gave these to me, and they're my all-time favorite slipper socks. Look how pretty those colors are in that pattern, just in time for winter, right? So I want you guys to go ahead and tell your adult about your favorite pair of socks, or go ahead and comment down below your favorite socks. Just tell us what they look like, or maybe who gave them to you if they were a gift. That's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put mine on. I'm gonna go ahead and put my favorite snowflake socks on. Here we go. We got 1 foot. Can you guys tell me how many feet we have? Did you say 2 feet? 2 whole feet? Yeah, you're right. We've got 2 feet, right? Go ahead and tell your adult how many toes we have, all right? So we're going to read a few stories about feet. One is about socks. Some are about feet. Some are about shoes. But we're going to have some fun nonetheless, all right? So let's get started. The first story we're going to read is called 1 Foot, 2 Feet. And this is an exceptional counting book by Peter Maloney and Felicia Zikauskas. I believe I pronounced that incorrectly, but I did my best. I'm sorry for the glare there. My lighting's a little off today. 1 foot. 2 feet. 1 mouse. 3 mice. 1, 2, 3. 1 goose. 4 geese. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 snowman. Look how cool that snowman is. I'm so excited to build snowmen and snow women and snow children in the winter time when we get some snow. Now we've got 5 snowmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1 die to play our game. And now 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 ox. And 7 oxen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our words are changing, right? We went from ox to oxen, from foot to feet, right? 1 octopus. 8 octopi. How cool. 1 tooth. And 9 whole teeth. Crazy. 1 person. And 10 people. Look at all those awesome people. All different shapes, sizes, ages, colors, genders. Amazing. One child, a billion children. The end. All right, I love that story. I love that this kiddo here has airplanes and clouds on their pajamas. Look how cool. This little kiddo here. It's pretty awesome. And I do believe there's an airplane actually taking off of his PJs. Do you think that's possible? Do any of you have magical PJs where your patterns or your characters just come right off of your PJs late at night while you're sleeping? That would be silly, huh? That would be silly. All right, so our next story is going to be a book called Put On Your Shoes. And this is by Dan Stiles. Do shoes go on our feet? They do, right? We put one shoe on our left foot and one shoe on our right foot, right? Time to put on your shoes. No, she said. Why not? Because I'm sinking in quicksand. She's being taken under. Really? I'm caught in a tornado, she says. Is that so? The ice is too slippery, she said. Are you sure? The aliens have captured me, she said. Because we're going for ice cream, said the adults. Come on, guys, hurry up, she said. Where did she go? Was she so excited about the ice cream that she disappeared already? Time for bed. Take off your shoes. No, she says. Do you guys sleep in bed with your shoes on? No, right? It's a little uncomfortable, huh? Sometimes I've fallen asleep with my shoes on, but usually when I was a kiddo, my mom used to slip them off of my feet while I was sleeping, and she would go put them by the door, right? We don't want to get the bed all dirty. So we have two pairs of shoes here. Who's this? Do we think this might be Dad? Yeah? And then Mom comes on to the scene, right? And what shoes is she wearing? She wearing two black shoes just like Dad? Yeah, just about, right? Those are heels, huh? So far we've talked about feet and shoes and all kinds of stuff. What about socks? Have we talked about socks yet? I mean, we talked about socks before we started reading, but what about these little sock monkeys? This story is called 10 Sock Monkeys, and the photos for this were done by William B. Winburn. Have you guys ever played with a sock monkey? They're just the little stuffed monkeys made out of socks and stuffed with fluffing. Here we go. 10 little monkeys swinging on a bar. 2 let go and it didn't fall far. 8 little monkeys swinging on a bar. 2 let go and didn't fall far. 6 little monkeys swinging on a bar. 2 let go and didn't fall far. How many do we have now? 4 little monkeys swinging on a bar. There are sock monkeys. 2 little monkeys swinging on a bar. They let go and whoop, where'd it go? They let go and 10 little monkeys kept swinging. Yay! Take a look at all those sock monkeys. Do you see how they were socks made into stuffed animals, made into monkeys? How cool is that? All right. So we're going to go ahead and do one more activity book. This story is called Who Has These Feet? And it's by Laura Hulbert and it's illustrated by Eric Brooks. I'm just going to flip through a few of these pages so you can go ahead and guess the animals with me, right? The feet. Who has these feet? Any ideas? Go ahead and pause the video if you would like to guess a little longer. A polar bear has these feet. A polar bear has fur on the bottom of its feet so it won't slip on the ice. Who has these feet? Go ahead and click pause if you want to go ahead and guess a little longer. A tree frog has these feet. A tree frog has sticky pads on its toes so it can stick to the leaves. Who has these feet? A duck has these feet. A duck has webbed feet so it can go fast in the water. How cool. Who has these feet? Those are different, huh? An ant has these feet. An ant has claws on the end of its feet so it can dig a nest under the ground. Who has these feet? Any guesses? Any at all? Who's this friend? A squirrel has these feet. A squirrel has claws on its toes so it can run up and down the trees. Ooh, these are interesting feet. Are these human feet? No, we don't have these feet. Who has these feet? Go ahead and take a look at this up here and see if that'll help you. A parrot has these feet. They have 2 toes in front and 2 toes in back so it can hold on to the branches. Who has these feet? A desert lizard has these feet. A desert lizard has special scales around its toes so it won't sink into the sand. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go a little bit further into our book. Where was it? There we go. This is my favorite one. Can you guys guess whose feet these are? Go ahead and pause if you want. A kangaroo has these feet. They have big feet so it can hop for a long way as it looks for food, right? We have these feet. Do we have these feet? We have these feet. Look at all those different animals. Go ahead and pause if you'd like and go ahead and name the different animals that we went through. The only one we didn't go through is this one. Does anybody know what creature that is? Go ahead and pause me if you want to take a second to guess. If you guessed a sea turtle, you're correct. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed that story time. We played some we did some puzzle books, we counted, we read a silly story about not wanting to put our shoes on. I know I don't really care for wearing shoes, but I know it's important to wear them so we keep our feet nice and safe and nice and warm, right, kiddos? All right, I hope you liked reading those stories with me. Everybody, get your fuzzy socks on, get curled up in a blanket, and make sure you have an excellent day. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you real soon. Bye, guys.